Adam, last Saturday, where did that rank Ospreys? Bit different, smaller crowd, full house, or very good atmosphere. Where did that win rank for you in your sort of Ospreys career so far?
It was a pretty special day, wasn't it? I'd probably say probably one of my top 5 games, something like that. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head, but no, there's been some special times in an Osprey jersey. But to get to a quarter final of knockout rugby in Europe is pretty special, and I know I'm been many times, if any times, with the Ospreys this happened. So, but like you said, in a local ground, atmosphere was awesome that day in the brewery, and the supporters got right behind us, which was obviously great. It's like having an extra person on the field, isn't it? So, but no, top win against a good side in Sale, and the boys were bouncing after it, definitely.
As a player, Adam, we can only guess really. What's it like? You played in front of a similar crowd to that than the week before with Swansea. What's it like playing in front of a crowd that's in a smaller venue compared to a bigger venue that maybe had better facility? And what's the difference when you sort of run out there and you're trying to feed off the atmosphere?
Yes, it's definitely louder. You can definitely hear the crowd more. You get similar numbers probably down the Liberty, but yeah, it might be a bit quieter. But it just feels like the crowd is on top of you, and sometimes that's great as a player when you can just hear the crowd buzzing and chanting for you and stuff like that. It does give you that buzz and that extra push on, I guess.
And it'll be different this weekend. It'll be close to perhaps a full house in Gloucester, and there'll be a majority will be home fans. So how much are you looking forward to that experience this weekend? Yeah,
it's huge. Another Anglo-Welsh derby, isn't it? And Gloucester, I know they get some good supporters, don't they? And I've heard it can be a pretty hostile crowd, but no, it'll be a great experience to go up there and hopefully be a packed out stadium. And I know the boys and the coaches and everyone involved here are looking forward to it.
How pleased are you with the Ospreys pack is going at the moment?
Yeah, pleased, definitely pleased. It's something we pride ourselves on as an Osprey pack, is stuff like our set piece and stuff like that. And for the last few years, or even as a supporter coming through, Ospreys has always been known for their pack, haven't they? So yeah, we've been going well on that point. Been working hard on our scrum, on our line-out and stuff like that, and it's been going well for us.
Been a tough year for Welsh rugby, sort of on the field, regional and national. What would it mean, do you think, to get into a European semi-final? How much would that sort of lift not just the Ospreys but Welsh rugby in general?
Well, yeah, it's going to be huge for us Ospreys, and I know that's one thing that we're targeting now, is to get to that semi-final. We don't get any second chances now, do we? It's knockout rugby, and we're going to do everything in our willpower to get to that semi-final, and boys are bouncing for it.
And six-day turnaround, a few bumps and bruises. I know you had a bit of a bump in the second half as well yourself. I mean, how difficult is that as a player?
Yes, well, it's not that difficult, do you know what I mean? Because we're used to it now. We're used to it as professional athletes, that quick turnarounds, you've got to get your body right for it. Probably means that we take it a bit lighter at the start of the week, just get our clarity and stuff into place. So then when we do train towards the end of the week, closer to the game, we know our roles, and then we can bring that more intensity. But it was just all about getting recovered, getting our bodies right, because it is such a short turnaround.
And yourself, Adam, the role within the Ospreys, how much you enjoying it? You're very much one of the sort of senior players now in terms of that. How much you enjoying your hometown region? Swansea's your hometown city. How much do you enjoy the Ospreys and that sort of long term as well? Are you looking forward to being a key part of it? Yeah,
loving it. Like you said, feel like I got a big role within this club, where there's leadership on and off the field. And just really enjoying it at the minute, and I suppose it helps that we're playing good rugby, we're getting some good wins, and it doesn't get any more exciting than going to Gloucester this weekend in a quarter final of European rugby. So no, really enjoying my time here at the Ospreys.
Thanks mate, good luck on the weekend, hope it goes well.
Yes, thank you.
Hi Adam, what sort of challenge are you expecting from the Gloucester pack? Because obviously under George Skivington they've tended to really weaponise their maul, haven't they?
Yeah, probably the scrum and their maul is a really good weapon from. They've got some quality players in that pack, and I know they do bring a big threat come set piece. But like we said just before, Ospreys, we back ourselves on set piece, so I should imagine come Friday night it's going to be a good battle up front, but one that we're looking forward to.
I mean, how much homework goes into a training week like this in terms of preparing on their lineup? Because you look at the Sale game, and I think it was their first lineup. You did a pretty good job of disrupting it, and those things don't happen by accident, do they?
No, definitely not. And give credit to just everyone involved, really, the coaches, the players, making sure we're getting onto the reviews of the previous game, and obviously looking at the teams going into next week. But I know for someone like myself as a lineup lead and a lineup caller, we were done with Sale, and then we were straight on to our apps and looking at Gloucester, because like you said, it's such a short turnaround. You need to make sure that you get your detail in place nice and early, because you don't have as much time as you would say a normal 7 to 8 day turnaround. So it was learning pretty quickly of how we can deal with maybe their threats and stuff like that. But we've had a good training week, and boys are ready to go up against it.
What's the feeling around the place? Obviously it's been a long season for you and the Welsh boys, started back last May, but we're heading into this final stretch, and you've got a hell of a lot to play for, haven't you?
Yeah, it's good, mate. Probably body's a bit banged up and sore, but hey, that's part and parcel of professional rugby and a professional sport. This time of season, you just got to make extra careful you got to get your body ready for these type of things, and I know that I'd much prefer to be in these knockout games than not in the knockout games and playing less rugby. So yeah, it's exciting times, and there's a really good buzz around the Osprey camp at the minute.
Fantastic. Well, best of luck on the weekend.
Cheers, Ben.
Hi mate, as a senior player in the team really as such, what kind of advice would you be giving to some of the more younger players in the side this week, Owen?
I suppose let's just go and enjoy it, do you know what I mean? Just keep doing what we're doing. We don't need to put too much pressure on ourselves, do we? Because I think that's what's been best for us over the last couple of years. You look at Europe over last season and stuff, when we went out to Montpellier, stuff like that no one was giving us a hope in hell to go and get these results, but it was a group of young players that just went out there, enjoyed their rugby, enjoyed each other's company, and worked hard for each other, and that's really the same vibe that we're getting going to this week. Look, we know there's no second chances, so we know we've got to be on it on the day, but look, let's just not put too much pressure on ourselves, and let's go and enjoy the game, because that's when we know we play our best rugby.
And from that game, really, you speak about Montpellier, really, it was a tough afternoon, and since then, really, the learnings from that, really, have you taken on and you've gone into different gears now? It's a totally different side. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, obviously it was a tough loss, wasn't it? And we would have probably liked a better performance, but boys reviewed well from there and dusted ourselves down. And like you said, we got some very good wins in Europe after that, beating some tough sides. We beat Treviso at home, obviously the French team and stuff like that. So we've had some good wins, haven't we? And we're just going to keep that confidence building, keep playing well, and hopefully we can get a victory on Friday night.
So how far can you go in this competition then?
Who knows, eh? Just take it game by game, and hopefully we can go all the way. But we're not looking too far into the future. But first and foremost, get the job done Friday night, hopefully.
Nobody's taught you well with that comment, yeah. Good luck, mate. Okay.
Cheers, thank you.